Welcome to Financial Health, a 5-minute conversation with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management, focusing on your current and future financial goals. This is Financial Health on WOMT.
Welcome to Financial Health. It's WOMT. It's Financial Health with Weier Wealth Management. Jason, how are you today?
Doing good, Ian. How are you?
Okay, I know you have that that sigh there because I came in a little hot today, and I'm sorry about that, Jason. I was
fiery.
I was a little aggravated. We've been talking these last couple of weeks about 401ks, and retirement planning is a big topic for us, Jason. And we were talking about the 401ks, and you were talking how Fidelity has a record number of 401k millionaires now, so that made me feel all excited.
Get you pumped up.
I'm doing all I can with my 401k. And then last week, you hit me with RMDs.
By the way, yeah.
Required minimum distribution. So, Jason, just a refresher for those who don't know, what are RMDs? And Jason, can you kind of lift my spirits maybe with this?
Well, I think that's a good way to say it, is that we started with saving all this money. There's a lot of money in these 401ks, but that does create a potential problematic situation. Taxes. Even if you're retired, people think taxes are not inexistent then, but you probably will be paying taxes, especially if you have that much money in a 401k.
Exactly.
So think of taxes as well. But RMDs, though, is a required minimum distribution. IRS says you have to take money out, even if you don't want to, even if you don't have to, you are required to take money out then. So how about I maybe give you some context around that or some guidelines maybe?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. If you were born June 30th, 1949 or earlier, your RMD age is 70 and a half years old. Typically, you know this already, so that's why we're going to start with that.
Yeah.
You're there already, you know it, so 70 and a half. The next section is for people born July 1st, 1949 through and including, Ian, December 31st of 1950. So again, 7/1 of 49 through 12/31 of 50. Your RMD is age 72. Third category is for births of January 1st of 51 through and including, Ian, 12/31 of 59. So again, basically the calendar year of 1951 through December 31st of 1959. That RMD age is 73 years old. Am I giving you some hope now?
Yes, you're giving me yeah. So just off of this, I'm thinking mine's a little bit higher.
If you were born January 1st, 1960 or later, which I believe you were, January 1st, 1960 or later,
yes.
RMD age is 75 years old.
Awesome. Hey, okay. Now that makes me feel better, Jason, because listeners, I have a long way to 75. So yeah, that's nice knowing that. But at the same time, it gives me time to prepare for that.
It gives us all time to plan for it, prepare for it, and keep in mind we're only talking about traditional 401ks, traditional IRAs, the 403bs, things like that.
Yep.
So pre-tax or tax-deferred investments. Those instruments do have RMDs.
Okay.
An instrument that doesn't have an RMD, in case you want to know, is a Roth IRA.
No, I didn't know that,
Okay.
Jason. You know I didn't know that. And Roth IRAs?
Yes.
Roth IRAs are the one that I see so many people recommending, and it's for that tax reason.
It gives you a lot of flexibility. It gives you a lot of control and mechanisms in place. If you retire early, you can take that money out and then not have any kind of tax implications. When we do retirement planning, think of health insurance and how that comes into play. Health insurance, taxes, all these things have to be reviewed and analyzed, and we have to create that path for you on what's the most efficient way to distribute assets.
Interesting. And it's good to know, again, how we have these benchmark ages here, which is nice. Now, Jason, one more question for you before we leave. RMDs, is it yearly?
Yes.
It's yearly.
Yes, so
okay.
taxes. Yeah. So once you start, it will not go away.
Okay. Stuck with taxes, my
We
whole
do
life.
have another piece of hope, but I think we're running out of time.
We are running out of
Okay.
time. You know what? I like teasing with hope, though.
Okay.
So you know what? Next week, we will talk about that. Now, Jason, if anybody has any questions about RMDs, maybe they want to get planning on that retirement, what's a good way to reach out to you and your team?
Sure, 920-242 9470 is a phone number. Website is Weier, Weier, WeierWealthManagement.com. Ton of resources, videos, and even podcasts as well.
Awesome. Jason, I'll chat with you next week. It's WOMT.
Securities offered through Advantax Investment Services, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Advantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through Advantax Insurance Agency. Views and opinions presented in this podcast are those of Jason Weier and not of Advantax Wealth Management or subsidiaries. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only, not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Performance reference is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All investing involves risk, including the loss of principal. No strategy assures success or protects against loss. This is a hypothetical example. This is not representative of any specific investment advice. Your results may vary.
Financial Health is heard every Monday at approximately 11:20 with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Learn more online at WeierWealthManagement.com. You're listening to WOMT Radio, a Sea Hafer broadcasting station.